Okay, let's get going. Pushing the buttons here. That looks good. Microphone's running. We're on the green with Twitch. No drop frames. No none of that. Got stream paused over here. It is paused. Hello, stream. It is. Computer just being so non-responsive. Here we go. And we got Muxie and we got Mubat. Alright. So, I was planning on starting kind of towards, I say 5 to 6 usually, and I was planning on starting right at 6. I go to start at 6, and my audio is just completely out of whack. There's just something wrong with the audio. And I hate this. I did... I have a way of turning off updates for Windows 10, and so I do. But then, like a good computer person, I go back occasionally and I apply the updates. Now that I see that they're, nothing harmful or nothing that breaks your system or anything like that. Like, I just can't afford to be very trusting of updates like that. So I've got to wait for them to come out and be out for a good while. So I did the update yesterday. Updates since October, and it all went through, and really I've been fixing things that the updates broke since I did it in the middle of the day yesterday. I was working on it for a good while after that, and then this I hadn't even thought about my stream. I go to get the stream going, and yeah, I have to, the program that I use to run my audio through asked for my license for it again, which I'm like, okay, that's a thing, but I do have that. So I went and I put it in, and then when I got the audio going into OBS, it's like, let's do a test run. I just did some recordings and listened to the recordings, and it was like it was in a box, like it was radio quality, even less than radio quality. And so I kind of started troubleshooting it backwards, and all the audio was being processed correctly until it got to OBS, and I found there's this setting in Windows. I don't know why this setting exists, that for the audio device in the control panel, for the you right click it, and then it's got this new tab, I think it's new, that says when this device is shared, what sample rate should we give the device? The devices that I'm using, it had set to, hey, if this device is shared, this is now an 8,000 samples stream instead of a 44K stream. CD audio is 41K 16-bit, 24-bit is even better, and 48K is the standard for television. But 41K sounds good. I want it to be at that, and that's what everything is set to on my system. But it had downsampled that. It's like if more than one app on the computer is accessing this device, it gets downsampled to 8,000. And that is exactly what, like, a radio is very little samples. That's why it sounds kind of like it's in a box. But it's like, this is not necessary for a computer. And it's, even if it exists, it's not necessary to change something like that when you update. It is beyond me. It's like somebody comes over, a friend, and they start messing with your settings on your computer. You're like, no, don't do that. This is my computer. I live here. I've got to, it's got to be comfortable for me. But it's not even that. It's some faceless corporation coming in and just messing with all your settings, and it pushes all my wrong buttons, and I just hate it when stuff like that happens. Puts me off more from updating as well, which I shouldn't be. We do need to keep our systems updated and all that, but it really puts me off when I've got to go through and fix stuff after, Okay, so we finished out the week last week. Did an extra stream on Friday. We got the PB on Friday, 3206. I updated that onto the leaderboard. It hasn't been verified yet, but it's all linked. It's in my videos. I made a highlight of it, and that puts me at 67th on the leaderboard, which I'm pretty happy with. I was tied for 69th before, so you know, get upwards slowly. But yeah, I did promise that I would get back to Zelda, since this is kind of the mainstay of the stream, is in getting through all of the Zelda games ever, at least the main releases, in release order as well. So we are up to Minish Cap, which I really love. I've played this game once before in my life, and it was the first game after Link to the Past that gave me that Link to the Past feeling, and I was like, oh, this is a nice game. And it's got little, but now, getting to this, like, in order, after having experienced all the other ones, I can see all the little influences of the other games. So, like, in the main town, there's, like, a Mr. Beetle sitting there, and Mr. Beetle is from Wind Waker, and, you know, there's just little bits here and there. We missed out on a bit of the Vati story because we could not play the Game Boy Four Swords, because you have to have more than one person. It is a forced co-op game. So that was lovely. We did play the GameCube Four Swords, and that was horrible. That is now dead last in my list of Zeldas, mostly because I had to play it solo. It is more fun if you play it with other people, but I had to play it solo, and, you know, I've got to judge it like that. So, okay. Alright, it's a state. I saved a state, and we will return to that state. There we go. Okay, I could use a little less volume there. We have gotten the first element. Now, we were over here in Castor Wilds, and we got to the swamp, and somebody said, you're going to need Pegasus boots. So that's a return to town, I think, to find out, and we're gonna talk to the shoe guy. I think we've got to do some Minish things in town to get the Pegasus boots. Man, it really does. It. Hey, no. Bad. I'm south. Okay. I need to go back up north. The town is north. Hey, it's Mr. Tingle. How do I get up there? I can get up there. With the Cane Apache. Cane Apache! That green cap and green clothes. Are you perhaps a fairy? Whoa, I knew it. I knew it. Tingle wants to be a fairy too. Actually, Tingle has some kinstones, you know. He's a dealer. And I have given kinstones to my brothers too. If you confuse kinstones with me and each of my brothers, well, I don't want to give it away, but you'll get something very, very, very good. Good luck, Mr. Fairy. That's this button over here. Hey, I got you. Boop. Alright, that's right here. No, that's leading up to the castle. Okay. Just perfectly. At last, Tingle can finally turn into a fairy too, but you won't. Is that where I am? Let me remove the mouse there. Yeah, while I know what that is, I'm going to go ahead and go up there. I'll forget about what happened. Take that! Okay. Another kinstone. Oh, I see. Him and each of his brothers. Okay, if I get him and each of his brothers, I get to go into each one of the hedges and turn on the torches, and then I'll get the big chest in the middle. Okay. And along the way, I'll get more kinstones. This is Legend of Zelda, the Kinstone Quest. Royal Valley. I do have bombs. Alright. It's down here. I can't do that. It's gonna be a triple. And I can do it only as many elements as I have. That's nice, though. Okay, we can do nothing with water yet. Okay, we just head back. Into town. We've got another person here. I love all the music for this game too. It's just so awesome. It's very chill and very apropos. Why, hello there. Thanks for coming by. I sell all kinds of picolite. I just put it in your bottle, and good stuff happens when you drink. Oh, that red picolite will make your quest so much easier. It makes it a cinch for you to find hearts. Care to buy some? 200? No. Huh. I don't know. I should just go see the shoe guy. Hey! Hey, you're Say Turtle, right? You're the one who brought the sword to Master Malari. You're on a quest to help the princess. I wish you could go on the quest, but then who'd make Rem's shoes for him? Oh, you need Pegasus boots. What? You're just in time. We made a pair just now while Rem was sleeping. But only Rem can put the finishing touches on them. That sleepyhead Rem is nearly impossible to wake up. If you want to wake him, you'll need to get an item from Syrup's hut. It's a little bit of a trek, but we'll mark it on your map for you. Oh, thank you. Alright. Hello. Okay. Okay, they're all talking to me. Good. No, stop! The bomb's gonna explode. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to blow you up. Okay, you're fine. This is a very hardy people. Okay, so I should go south to around where my house is, and then go east. Even I am getting tired now. I guess I need a wake-up mushroom or something to perk me up. Oh, I guess that's what I'm getting. Some wake-up mushrooms. Oh, yeah. It does look like they're about to do the put on a trench coat and go to an adult movie, or go to a, you know, an older person movie, not, you know, an adult movie, something different, I guess. Castle, Minish Woods. Alright, so we're going to the northeast section of this section. Oh, I missed. Well, there's the hut. Okay, maybe there's a way to it. Ugh. These things are everywhere. Way to get to it from back here. Way to get over there from the north side. I can do this now. Oh, yes. Like so. What's going on here? Oh, pretty lady. Welcome to the adventure spring. Let me rest your weary body. May light shine on your quest. I think I did this already. Around in a different way. I see, once I can do this, I can just set these up. Smack. They'll Falls, Minish Cap, Lake Hylia. Let's find out a way. I lost my key and I can't get inside. And the spare key's inside the house. What a pain. And I was thinking of going into town to sell Lon Lon milk. You got a, yeah, you got a thing. I will hook you up. I am tiny. Let me wreck your house first. Got the Lon Lon key. I guess I shouldn't just come out the front door, right? Oh, our one and only spare key. I don't know how you got this, but I can't thank you enough. Tell me your name, Sonny. St. Turtle. That's a great name. I thought so. Yes. If you ever need to go to Lake Hylia, feel free to cut through our house. All right. That's kind of what I wanted to do. Thank you very much, St. Turtle. Come visit us again. Cow. That cow looks like it's blonde. It's blonde. Camouflage! Makes cow tipping easy. You really helped me out, Sonny. If you ever want to go to Lake, yes. On a few skin stones? Okay. Hey! Nice! Hey, look at that. Nice work. I wonder what will happen. You'll make more kinstones available to me. Can I get in the garden? I want to go check on that. I am not too far. Yeah. Field. Castle Garden. By the order of the king, none shall pass. Now, be gone with you. Oh, yeah, we're in castle lockdown mode. So it doesn't matter that I opened that up. Well, there's a Minish thing. Into you? No. What about a bomb? I love bombs. Nope. Le boomerang? Nope. There's something there. Well, okay then. are ladders in the grass. Nice. I'm grabbing this piece of art. I'm not talking to nobody. You have found the true master swordsman of Hyrule, Grimblade. I was about to say Grimbaldi. If you train with me, I will teach you skills you've never imagined. But the room is dark, and I cannot see your face. We cannot train like this. Do I have some kind of torch lighting thing? I don't, actually. Okay, so I can't do you until we've got, like, a torch. I'll have to remember that. Grimbaldi. Okay. Really kind of no way over there. Alright. Through to Lake Hylia, I suppose. They'll fall. Oh, right. We're not going here. We are not going here. It's too early. I think I've done this, whatever it is. Hey. I think I've done this, but that would have, I would have had to have, like, gotten this. No, it probably needs fire. Probably needs fire. Arcane of Pachi. Nice. Go Falls, Minish Wood, Lake Hylia. Okay. Cut through here to get through Lake Hylia. We can try and open up these paths as well. Hello, cow. How tranquil. And those cows look so delicious. Okay, Eslo. Like, how would you know? You're a Minish. Guess you're finally seeing them like people do. Let's see. Alright, 50 rupees. Mr. Fairy, my brother Tingle is always telling us about you. Well, I just met him. Like, oh, and the timer. There we go. I only missed 30 minutes out of that, but I was ranting for a good portion of that. He says he owes a lot to you, fairies, and I know he'd want me to thank you. In fact, he gave me some kinstone pieces that you might want to fuse. What do you say? Want to try it? Come on. Ah, that's the second one. Hit perfectly. I can see my brother's smiling face. Okay. Oh, there's no way out from here. Go this way. You are across over there. Like Hylia, Syrup the Witch's Hut. It feels like I should have gotten flippers by now. Okay, do this. What's going on over here? This is just gonna chain back to the area where I'd like to be. Let's check this out. We've got another Tingle brother. He's just kind of sitting here. Mr. Fairy? Oh yeah, look at those clothes. You've got to be him. I received some kinstone pieces from Tingle. He says I should try and fuse them with you, Mr. Fairy. So what do you think? Should we try to fuse? That's okay. Okay, I've got one of those. David Jr. Tingle, Ankle, David Jr. Wow, I didn't actually think that would work. Well, tremendous faith in your brother there. Kinstone Beast! Okay. I'm not really sure. My master Stockwell has been coming home far too late to play with me. I'm so lonely. You've got a kinstone? The dog has kinstone. Fifi. Where is this? Like Hylia. A perfect fit! There's something in here? No. And I can't leave. Alright. Wow, won't speak to a big person. That's just death. Master Stockwell. Yeah, it's like I can't really progress now without some way to go into the water. And I haven't heard anything about that. Can I boomerang that? I need to stop doing that. Whoops. I was going to read that. Oh, can I get over there? Let's check that out. Oh, I can get over there just by shrinking. Let's do that. Such useless things. Oh, how would I leave? Then it shouldn't allow me to get there, right? Right? Yeah. We'll see. Let's see. No. No. Okay. Let's go check the... Wait, what was this? Okay, I got that. I've been here. Okay, nothing of interest. Already done the thing. Let's do those tingle opened things. Yeah. If there's one thing about Zelda that I kind of disagree with, is that it kind of sets up this duality of here's the main quest, and here are the things you need to complete the main quest, and then here are extra things. Here are, you know, things like a bigger bomb bag, enhanced bow and arrow, you know, more in your quiver, bigger wallet. Sometimes you need the bigger wallet, but not always. And my big irk with Zelda is that it does not... usually, you get the feel for like, oh, these are extra things, you know, so it's neat if I find them, but no big deal. But there's always like one or two completely necessary things that fall into that, you know, like for example in Wind Waker, the collection quests where it's like somebody at each town. It's like, I want these feathers, bring me 20. I want this thing, bring me 10. Bring me 5 of, bring the master 5 of the warrior pendants or whatever. All extra stuff, except for the joy pendants. You have to get the joy pendants to get one of the pieces of the Triforce. It's and it's like it's all bunched into this. It's like, oh, all this is extra, except for this one thing that's identical, but it's not extra. It's completely necessary. And Zelda is like that a lot. Like, it'll put something in the feels extra, you know. Like, there could be something to do that is completely necessary that will be that will happen because of a kinstone in this. See, because I get the feeling that kinstones are just completely extra things right now. You know, they're giving me little chests of coins, chests of shells, chests with more kinstones. I haven't gotten anything necessary to the main quest from kinstones yet, but you know, the feeling I get is that one thing will be, something will be. Okay, let's try again to get to Syrup's hut from Minish Woods. And I guess we'll go talk to the Minish if we can't do this. Emma, get over there. What do you have to say? Move it along, cow. Okay, Fifi. Do I have a bottle? What if I get Fifi some water? There's water all over the place here. None to drink. None accessible. Here we go. Alright. Does Fifi, in fact, want water? No. Can't watch. Can't watch. Sploosh. Okay, yeah, let's go back to. We'll get into Minish Woods our regular way. They're everywhere. People just dropping them. Okay, this leads outside. I can, in fact, shrink. And then where can I walk to? Over here. I can walk in there. Oh, let's take a look. I can't. I cannot cross through this door path thing. Okay. Never mind. How do you get over there? Stop. What are you guys doing? Love working in my garden. It makes me feel so close to nature. Sometimes, just sometimes, I dig up a kinstone from the ground. Oh wait, you have YouTube. No, wait, no, yes. You're not gonna change. Good. Good. Me and Eenie were kinned. I feel so much stronger now. Here we go. Whew, it's about time. Looking good, though. I'm going in. I can't get there, so... Well, look at that. Perfect fits. Rock and roll. What do you got? Yes. Kinsoki's. Right there. Eenie and Meanie. Whoa. That's way far away. I'm not going back there. Not for a while. It's like a chip off the old rock. Rock and roll. Okay. This house. Cane Apache. Cane Apache. Can't go that way. Okay. Let's take another look in the woods. No? Go speak to these folks, see what's up. Alright, we're there. Oh yeah, there was a thing that appeared here. Money is good. Our ancestors, the Minish, used a portal between our worlds. We brought them into the human world, and they settled in this force. You are useless. But you're cute. So cute. This is where we cultivate pico blooms. Pico light sold in the human town is made from nectar from our plants. Yes. Sneak into town at night and leave it there for humans. Oh, you need milk. I can get you some milk. That's gonna be a trek, but, you know. I just fixed that up with the Lon-Lons. You've heard of travelers who find a kinstone and get really lucky? Well, that's all thanks to items made by us Minish. You see, we thrive on making humans happy. It gives us energy. But we only do it in secret. You don't have a kinstone. After telling me about the kinstones, you have no kinstone. Right, move to the city. Go to the mountains. You're on a quest to restore the Sacred Blade, save the princess. You'll manage. Yes. I do not have that one. Oh. You leave through this door here. It will take you out of the... Ugh. Okay, so you guys are just useless for getting flippers. Across there. You stop it. Get wrecked. Alright. Town, Castor. Okay, we're by the Castor Wilds. Let's take another look around there. Maybe we were meant to go further and find some water stuff. Okay. Okay. Islands. Okay, this connects from the upper area. Nice. Got this. Okay. Not sure. I ended up on this side after doing the thing on the other side. You. Home is blocked. Okay. Cool. In the Western Wood. Perfect, they fit. That's it. I've got it now. The perfect verse. Apart or whole, these two are one. Two lost and broken halves, like me and my beloved. Well, if you're away from your beloved, how do you know she's broken? Or he? It's like that's Assumption City there, man. Okay, there's a Western Wood. Okay, here's the Castor Wilds. So this must be Castor Wilds. This nasty dank place filled with swampland and mire. Well, we know there's an elephant waiting for us somewhere in here, so here we go! Into the muck with us! I don't think we can walk fast enough to cross the swamp. We're gonna have to find some way to get across safely. Okay. So Castor Wilds is not the place to go. For surezies. Okay, to the south, that's where the tree... Here we go. Oh dear, Saint Turtle, won't you listen to my verse? When I finally returned to my home, sweet home, a stranger was there. I am an extremely shy person, and I just can't talk to someone I don't know. So, I had to put my feelings to verse. While I was gone, did you break in to practice your thieving art? Even if you rob my home, you can never steal my heart. Is that, The swamp in Castor Wilds is bottomless, I say. To get across that swamp, you'll need to run as swiftly as the wind blows. Right. I'm working on it. Looks like I'll need to light up the... Okay. Yeah. I'll need some kind of torching device to get in there. shrink up there. And visit this guy. Whatever he does. I planted a bean near my house, but it just doesn't want to grow. Oh. Okay. We can get some water and come back here. I'm kind of following all leads at this point. This way. Here. There we go. Nope. Water, 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 water. Alright. I didn't think that would work. Nope. Okay, I don't get it then. That's nice, those guys got money. Think about it. Well, you know, while wandering around, Malin should be in town by now. We'll get some milk from her. And we will return it to the Minish Woods guy. Where's the town? Oh, I'm in south. Okay. Gotta go north for the town. There's my house. I think she's set up in the middle. I'm wrong. Thing like this is all angry and impatient. It's been horrible to the guards too. So relax here, it's a good thing. I got one of those. Hurdy-gurdy man. Okay, now we get happy. See you later. Hi. Welcome. Nice to see you. Special time, just me and my cup of joe. I got one of those. Oh, no, I got one of those. There we go. something good will happen. Maybe something good will happen. Well, I can get there. What a fit! Look at that! And you know what that means. Good luck for us. Cheers! Yay, cheers! Raise your milk for a toast. Can't we just have the same thing for dinner tonight that we had last night? Oh, okay, you can. No, I've done what you want. Yeah. That's the biggest bomb bag. What about this? 600. Okay, I'm with you. Can I make it to that bird? I cannot. This is an interesting way to set this up. So this becomes an effective barrier through half the town if you're tiny. Ingenious. Alright. You didn't see nothing, pal. Dog's real smart, a little spoiled too. Stones? Yeah. You seem to have one of the generic variety. Yeah. Okay. What about the dog? Yep. Kidney stones. Okay. Perfect fits. See you later. Never talk to you again, dog. It's okay. You got a master. You don't need me. House appears to be empty. Maybe we shouldn't go in here. My cuckoos have gotten out. No. I'm not about to do a whole thing here. Oh, the library's open. Hi there, and welcome to the Happy Hearth. Need a rest kit? Oh, this is the inn. We can take care of that too, and even throw in present to boot. Sure. Cheap room it is, yes. Hands down piece. Really get what you pay for here. You don't kinstone. I cannot. These are empty if you don't rent the rooms. Okay. What's upstairs? Some torches need to be lit. Kids. Lovely. Hey, what do you know about that light force stuff? People are saying it's some kind of treasure that can grant you any wish. Anyway, now the king's in a big huff trying to find it. Strange though, he never struck me as a greedy type before. It's almost like he's a different person. Hey, wait up! Ken. Okay. Children! Oh, nice. Okay. Still can't get there. I don't have one of those. Oh, you want to go? Okay. Is that the same kid? Alright. Staying in this inn forever would start to be a bother. It's so nice to be here at last. It's such a big town it is. We need to find a nice quiet place where we can settle down. Okay. That mustachioed guy strikes me as somewhat unreliable. Something fishy about this room, too. Ahem, that hole in the garden leads to a shelter of sorts. But it's not like I'm trying to run off and save myself alone or anything. Just keep that in mind. Kinstones? Okay. Hey, nice. Oh, that's so pretty. A perfect fit. Now I know we'll get lucky. Okay, we can Cane Apache this up here. Cane Apache. Can I suck them down? Can I Cane Apache them? No. You, sir, you also cannot be sucked. Bombs? Love bombs. Alright. Yeah, that needs 3. That needs 3. Okay, it's nice to be able to do more, but... I'm kinda stuck now. There's Melon. Lon milk. Hello there. I'm selling creamy, nutritious Lon milk. Yes. That's a Lon milk. Thanks so much. Remember, Lon milk is the best in all Hyrule. A phone call? Not for me. Alright, well at least now I have something to do. Let's go back to beta carotene. Good for your eyes. Stones. Do that. Rocco. Oh, is that the other one? I can get to the other one. Yeah, I can get up there. We will go now. My sales will triple. That's the one I don't have. Guess that's the rare one. No. Bad. Give me that. Ah. I'll take that. I could be tiny, but I can't do anything with this. I need to torch it somehow. I've done this. Okay. We're out of here. Let's return the milk to Mr. Pico Light Maker. Pico Bloom Tender. Whatever. Nice. Get away. Okay, Minish Woods. Oh yeah, this thing. Capped out at 500. Can't even buy the big bomb bag. Oh. Need to find another fairy. And this is new. Excellent. More kinstones. I am rich in kinstones. Okay, the Picolite guy is way in the back. I didn't talk to these people, though. Okay. These guys say the same things. Here? No. But not here. That's the elder. Okay. Ah, the barrel. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. As for you. Oh, thanks. Now I can continue my research. Come back when this flower blossoms. You have a kinstone. I've got one of those. Okay. Perfectly. Yeah, this will be a better way out. I was north, right, towards the back. The northwest corner here is the way out. Okay. See ya. Okay, Syrup's hut. Syrup's hut is towards the back, right? You'd have to come from somewhere. Because you can't get past this little shrub here. Okay. This is the way you go in. But here's the path. Okay, so since you can't do that, let's go look for a way around to the north. we can do this. Go here, but there's nothing here, and we've gotten the thing. Yeah, no, we don't need to do the thing again. Let me trap you in my cutscene. Oh, a little sore in that arm. This way, and we still look for a way. And then we got Lon Lon Ranch, which makes sense that we could get into it. Okay. Yep. Oh, right, this is new. Nice. Big wallets. Extra thing. Still nice. Very nice find at this point of the game. Whoops. What do we got? So we can't get to her hut, but we can get to Lake Hylia. Here, I've been here. It's just sploosh in the water. I can't jump. What does Fifi say again? My master Stockwell has been coming home far too late to play with me. I'm so lonely. Who is Stockwell? I have not run into a Stockwell. Down here is just nothing. Nothingness. It's just a dead end. I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, that would allow me to connect all of this stuff. If I could get to that lower portion of Lon Lon Ranch. This is also glowing. Have no method of fire. Will the cows talk to me if I'm short? I'm Minish. There's no way to turn Minish on this side. Yeah, no way to get over here. Okay, well, look, that's an hour and a half. Now that I know, you know, we were just starting out this quest to get the Pegasus boots, and just kind of flummox is like, you know, we need a wake-up mushroom from Syrup's Hut, and just can't get to Syrup's Hut. It's we've done tons of extra stuff, but I think it's time to kind of let it rest, and my brain mull over what we've seen and what we've done, and see if I can think of something. Because usually I've got some theories, at least. You know, oh, we haven't been to this location here. Let's go talk to them. We haven't been over there. But no, I'm kind of just stuck. My best guess would be to go back to town and find Stockwell. You know, I was gonna end it. Let me go to town and see if we can find somebody named that. And then if we can't, we'll cut it there. No way. Alright, the town. No light force here. What was I thinking? Stupid. It's open for business now. They're giving away a special gift to everyone who stays there. If I'm just going to be wandering around, I might as well do the next inn thing. Picked up one of those? I have not. Whatever. Pegasus. Multiple S's, single S's. But I am completely flummoxed. I don't know what there is. To get the Pegasus boots, I need to find Syrup's Hut. I know where it is. It is complete. Every way to it is water. So I need the flippers. And nobody has given me any indication of where to get the flippers. There is a dog who, in Lake Hylia, kind of by the entrance to, by the way you would go to get to Syrup's Hut, who says that his master always comes home too late to play with him. His master Stockwell. So my last idea here is to come and look for Stockwell in the town. But first I'm going to do this other inn room. I'm going to do the 200 rupee. Yes, sir! 200 rupees gets you a regular room. There is a present in each room. Asla, wake up! How much did you drink last night? How much did I drink last night? And I don't have enough now for the other room. So when we get 400, we'll come back. Okay. Is that you're looking for something? Some kind of light force? Hey, that's Kinzo piece. Do that. I really wish I could do more to help people. Wait, I've got it. I'll ask Swiftblade to start up a newsletter for adventurers. That'll be a great way to provide a useful service to everyone. It's gonna be a lot of work, though. I should get Marcy to help me. Oh, okay. I guess I'll go check in with him. Yes. Boogity boogity boo. Did I scare you? He ain't got rhythm. Ain't got rhythm. Okay, she wants help with her cuckoos. Maybe I should? Where are her cuckoos? Oh, I've got to light those 2 torches. Okay. I don't have a means of lighting torches yet either. Alright. Looking for Stockwell. So I got that empty house. I got this house. Are you Stockwell? I'm writing a letter right now, so I don't have any time to play with you. Sorry. Want a few skin stones? Yes. Bam! We're kins now. Julieta. Well, okay. Normally there's just money in there, but... fit perfectly. I wonder what's going to happen. Okay, so no, not in there. My dog's real smart. A little spoiled, too. His dog had a kinstone. If you're Minish, you can fuse kinstones with dogs. Cats, though, I don't think talk to you. Like, cats actually try and kill you when you're Minish. Okay, who's this guy? You know, I got pretty far in last year's tournament. Like for some kind of treasure. Right. Alright, no, not you. What's up with the king anyway? King doesn't feel like himself these days. It's weird. Stockwell, is he in the well? Is Stockwell in the well? Doesn't look like I can get in there. Man, I really want to get in there and play a few games. Can't believe they're still closed. I'm not going anywhere until they open. Okay, a beetle. Must make deliciousness! How can I guess I can go in the back way here. If I'm Minish. Oh, what about that guy? Who are you? It's open for business now. Right, okay. Ahem, that hole in the garden needs just shelter of sorts. It's not like I'm trying to run off and save myself. Right, okay. I can't do the hole in the garden because I need to be able to multiply myself more than one person. I'm in the middle of a very important class right now, so I can't let you in. Alright. You are a guard. Okay. It's like I've exhausted this side. Okay, we got Malin and we got her milk. Okay, that's Rocco. Oh, that's the weird one. I don't have that one. And Pinna. Dude, out of the way. Here we go. Door's shut. We can't open it from this side. I'll go around. It's fortunate they're not open. Okay. And the shoe guy, I'm trying to wake him up. Nobody here. Okay. Sad that the festival's over. Now that's everybody's gone back to their routines. It's boring around here. You have a kinstone. You have the weird kinstone as well. Okay, I was just in here earlier in the stream. You are not Stockwell. Cannot cross there. Need to be Minish. You are a guard. Who are you? No legend. Something big will happen when Hyrule's bell rings. Can't I forget with the Kanepachi? No. Came here to check out a book. They're supposed to be open by now. I wonder what's going on. Okay, library's still not open. It's safe to touch the light first. Bare hands, I mean. I think maybe it burned or something. Alright, let's check on this guy. Oh, Marcy. Stamp! Stamp! Even if we hire more people. It just doesn't matter. Welcome. I'm selling issues of a helpful adventurer's guide. It's called Swordsman's Newsletter. It's full of useful advice. Right now, you can buy the latest issue for only 200 rupees. It's a bargain. Sure. Thanks for supporting a local business. Remember, they come out as swift as a blade stroke, so check off it. What? Where can I read? Did she jip me? Swiftlet said he would turn in a new issue to the publisher soon. He's waiting until he can pass another technique on to a student. She can wait, right? Should I go talk to Swiftblade again? You. My clothes are a little on the unprotective side. Yoink. I've been there a bunch of times. The heck is that? What a fit! Look at that. You know what that means? Good luck for us. What do you do? You want clothes? Is that what's going on? Well, the red thing is really starting to bug me. It's like a house or something. It is, in fact, a house. A hearth. So if I were Minish, I could go into that house and talk to that dog, I think. No. Cannot become Minish here. Cannot become Minish above this house. Okay, I'd have to become Minish, take that little path. can get Minish in here. Yeah. And leave out the front. Click, click, click. What do I do with this little kinstones? Peep, one of the Minish. Peep! I'm not like my brothers. I won't chase you around and peck at you. Peep! Not only that, I also have some good info. Somewhere in Hyrule, there's a great fairy who helps honest adventurers. If you see her, answer her every question truthfully. Peep! I can just go over here. Over there. Hey, it's a tiny person. Hey, you made it over, huh? I bet crossing that narrow bridge made you nervous, right? Yeah, okay. That's all you got? Okay. Oh, I can talk to that dog now. Go in here. Oh, these guys. Okay, well, I haven't been over here. So busy, so busy. Gotta finish here so I can go repair the steps next. There have been lots of creatures on the rampage lately. As a result, we're in a bit of a rush to get things repaired around here. Huh? Oh, I'm busy, kid. The boss always makes sure we've got our noses to the old grindstone. Okay. Listen up. I'm a skilled carpenter, and I'm looking for a challenge. No, that's the weird one. Got one of those. Got lots of those. Oh, one of these gold things. They release lots of gil. Yeah, I got started really late on the stream because like I was gonna start right at 6, and then I set everything up, and I had remembered that I did this update yesterday, and it screwed up with my audio stuff. So well, first of all, the sound was not set correctly on OBS. Just putting that out there. So I set it correctly. And then I did a little test recording, and I looked at the sound. Sound was not... I don't know what is... It sounded like I was in a tiny little room, talking through a can. And I'm like, well, alright. So, it took me about half an hour to find out what happened. And it was... There's stuff upstairs. Let me take a look at that. So, the audio device that I end up using for the stream, there is now like a new tab in Windows 10 that says what to do when the device is shared. It's like, when this device is shared, what should I do with it? And it was set, like the default was set to make it one channel and to downsample it from 41K to 8K. Basically radio quality, like lower than radio quality audio, only when it's shared. So like I was troubleshooting each step in the process of the audio, and it's like, no, it all sounds good here, all sounds good. Gets to OBS, it's a second thing looking at the audio, because it runs through the plugins, and then it runs into OBS. The second it does that, it downsamples it to sound crappier than radio. I'm like, what is the purpose? What is the purpose of this? Why aren't these settings set to as high as they go? And then if you have issues with it being too high, you can go and set it lower. The boss might seem rough, but he's a real softy at heart. You got a kinstone? You've got the weird one too. guess those are the special ones. Alright, I need to be small to do these other things. You. Oh, sorry. Am I in your way? I just wanted a little attention. Anyway, it was nice of you to say hi. Sorry for the trouble. I'll move now. Everyone in this town is really nice. Arf, arf. You want a few skin socks? I got one of those. Okay. Perfect fits. All right. Do. Oh, I need to move stuff around here. I can't get to his stuff. What is all this? I'm busy, don't you see that? Do not disturb my research. If you have no business, be gone. You heard me. Honk. Dude, move. You said you... Thank you. Really, why search for something no one ever seen before? I mean, what does Light Force look like anyway? King's gone loopy. King's gone crazy. I collect those mysterious shells you've seen scattered all over the place. If you bring those shells to me, I'll trade you these figurines I have made. Ah, is that a mysterious shell? I've got an offer I'd like to make you. What do you say to trading it for a chance at winning a figurine? How many shells would you like to use in this drawing? The more shells you use, the more likely you are to win the figurine you don't have. Great. Just pull the lever on the figure dispensing machine over there. Well, I don't have any figurines, so yeah, it's 100%. Hey! Congratulations! I'll keep the figurine in the case on the left for you. You can see it anytime. Hey, I'll take your things, and then I'll keep the things that you win. You can come here and see them, though, if you want to. Okay, I was wondering where this guy went off to. Who are you? I'm really quite good at tracking down rare figurines. Dude. You know, all of your mobility, it kind of gets annoying sometimes. And then I can't talk to this guy, because I don't have the means to get into that room. Okay. Oh, I'm just stuck. I cannot think of what the next thing to do is. I need to get Syrup's hut. And it's all covered in water. It's all surrounded by water. And I don't have flippers to just get in water. And nobody has said anything about the flippers. And yet when I talk to Eslo here, he's just like, I need that wake-up mushroom. So he's like, go to Syrup's hut. Okay. Well, I was gonna end the stream a little bit earlier, and then I thought of a couple of other things to do, and now we're here, still stuck. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it there then, and I'll just think about it. And like I was mentioning earlier, I usually have at least an idea of here are some theories that I can parse out, and see if we can make something of them. But I've got like nothing now, so I'll really need to think about it, and maybe we're at that point where we need to look something up, or I don't know. But anyway, that's gonna be the stream for today. We will be at it at the same time tomorrow. Well, not the same time as today. I will get at it normal time and not be late because of the stupid audio stuff. Just Windows. So yeah, around 5 to 6 is usually when I get started in the evenings on the weekdays. So plan for that. I'm gonna look at the VOD, make sure all of the audio stuff is good again. And yeah, we'll play it like that. So that is going to be it. Thank you, folks who are in chat. If there are any lurkers out there, I appreciate you guys 100%. If you don't want to talk, that's 100% okay with me. Just sit back and enjoy the stream. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today. So everybody have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.